Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Oscar Outdoors. This weekend we're bushcrafting again, winter solstice style. So yeah, hi guys, just arrived down on camp. First one here, I finished work at 2 o'clock today. So I'm just going to get set up tonight in my hammock. I'll come back to you when I'm set up. Okay, so just behind me there you can see the start of my new Ridgeline. Just been to go outdoors, bought myself some 4mm climbing rope. Just measured a little bit length off there. Done 3 lengths between this tree and the one over yonder there. So I reckon 3 lengths of that is probably around about 12 metres, which I don't think I'll ever need any length longer than that, but I bought 30 metres, so it gives me a bit to play with some guy ropes as well. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to talk you through starting up my Ridgeline using the 4mm climbing rope I've just purchased from Go Outdoors. Just tied a simple overhand loop in this end of the rope here, gone around the tree, okay, and as I'm sort of passing through with a bite just there. And the idea is use a toggle and then just cinch up. So yeah, just for this video the peg's just there, so you can see the overhand loop just here and then the bite coming through this way, peg down to stop it coming back on itself and cinched up. Okay, so the tarp I'm using today, Snugpak all-weather shelter. Just about to unthread it for the first time. I'll open it all out, thread it through the Ridgeline and come back to you. So again, just for the purpose of the video, I've used a peg as my toggle in this one. This is called like a, I don't know, it's a ratchet knot. You just basically go over the rope, pull back on itself, come back around the tree, go back over the rope, pull back on itself, and then create a loop and a bite. Focus. And then put your toggle through. Okay, so yeah, I've just tightened it up because I wasn't happy with how it was lying, but yeah, from this tree, follow the Ridgeline across, all the way to that tree. A little bit of giving the Ridgeline just to give us a little bit of movement overnight. Okay, so yeah, next up we've got the tree traps themselves. These ones here I've purchased from Above and Beyond Outdoors. eBay really, eBay special, but daisy chains, very adjustable, and obviously hang at various lengths. Okay, yeah, so these are the tree straps here, all length there. So the idea of them is you just pop through one side through and then pull tight to the tree. Gives you all these different variations of height all the way up, but as simple as that. Okay, so just following on from that little bit of a introduction there to the tree straps, I've just raised it up a little bit, gone round a couple of times, and then give myself a lot of length to sort of play with. I'm going to go do the other side and then get the hammock up. Okay, yeah, so as you can see now I've got the tree straps up. I've actually left the pegs in, as you can see, and the tarp's been threaded just through the centre loop on the Ridgeline there. Bit of a tip that I picked up from MCQ Bushcraft, so you can rotate your tarp from diamond and A-frame formations. Okay, so yeah, I've talked about my hammock in numerous videos before. Again, we're in the Snugpak Tropical Hammock, that's the one without the bug net, inside the Snugpak Hammock Cocoon. Absolute monstrous bit of kit this, keeps me warm in all weathers. Just using this tonight and a sleepy soft suit, which obviously I'll show you later. Okay, so the hammock just here attaches to the daisy chains just there through normal carabiner. Okay, so we come down 6 on this line, so of course married it up to 6 on that side just there. Okay, so I've been watched a few videos of setting hammocks up and slept in them now for just about over a year, and apparently a 30-degree hang or finger to thumb hang is just about right. That looks pretty damn near to me. Okay, so yeah, first test, come to the centre, put some material behind your bottom. Just sit down, pull the material out. Lovely job. Not too far from the ground. Feet are firmly on the floor, so I can use it as a seat as well. Perfect. Okay, so while we've got the weather, we'll just quickly look at the hammock cocoon itself. Just had a quick look at my hammock knots, making sure that they're all good. It's been about 3 weeks since I've slept in my hammock, so make sure that they're all good. So the hammock cocoon obviously acts as an underquilt and a top quilt all in one. Okay, as you can see, it's quite lofty at the minute at the bottom. Okay, but covers you up at both ends. When you're in it, it's absolutely pitch black, regardless of the time of day. So yeah, zip it up here for you. So just to show you, this is why it's called a cocoon. Looks like a chrysalis, obviously, a cocoon. But yeah, really warm inside there. Ties onto the carabiners here with just a bit of bungee, all supplied by Snugpak. Okay, I've just looped through, come back on itself, just had a simple double reef knot together there. Yeah, obviously when you're setting this up, just remember not to let it take any weight, because it's not designed for that, it's just designed for insulation. Okay, so as you can see, we've got the hammock, the cocoon and the tarp on the Ridgeline, but not set up as yet. Next to go into my hammock, while we've got the weather for it, is the self-inflating Minimap, also by Snugpak. Okay, so that's the self-inflated Minimap in the hammock just there. It's tapered at the top and also at the bottom. Kind of looks like a mini coffin. This is the Minimap, as I say, it's not a full length one, so probably my head should probably obviously be just on there, and that would cover probably to about the backs of my knees, leaving my feet free. But to get around that problem, I brought my snug feet with me. So yeah, this is the mat in the hammock. Again, it just opens up the material, giving you that little bit more room in there, so you're not feeling as restricted, because I am a bit of a side sleeper sometimes when I'm in the hammock. But yeah, there we go. So the next bit of kit we're going to look at is the premium inflatable pillow. So yeah, the pillow comes in this handy little storage sack. Okay, as you can see there, that's the size of my hand. So what you're talking there, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches by about 3.5 inches, and that's your pillow. Okay, so getting it out of the bag. Okay, storage bag just there. Open the pillow up, and it's a little bit bigger than what it looks inside the packet. Okay, so that's the premium air pillow pumped up just there. Took me all of about 7 seconds, if that. So yeah, Snugpak pillow and the Snugpak self-inflating Minimap starting to take shape now. Okay, so yeah, we're now getting onto the sleep system that I mentioned earlier. Inside this little stuff sack are some SP6 pants and Adventure Racing smock and my Cool Max base layers. Okay, so yeah, so first up, my SP6 pants, softy premium material inside there. It's basically like a sleeping bag for your legs. Obviously you can walk around in it. Okay, next up, the Adventure Racing smock. This is the top half of my pyjama, shall we say. Okay, and if it drops down a little bit too cold, I've got the Cool Max top and the Cool Max bottoms just in the bottom there. Okay, so last little bit of my sleep system, finishing touches of the pièce de résistance Snugpak tent boots in olive, so they don't really match with what I've got. I need some black ones. So yeah, these come in their own individual stuff sack, simple pull toggle just there, open up, and then one boot inside the other. And that's it. Insulation for your feet, bit of padding as well, so you can run around on the great outdoors floor without hurting your feet, nip for a pee, that kind of thing. So there we have it, my home for the night. Snugpak tropical hammock, Snugpak hammock Cocoon, self-inflating Minimap, the premium air pillow, adventure racing top, and SP6 pants and some snug feet. Okay, so now it's time for the tarp. Again, on the ridgeline just there. I'm just going to do a simple prusik knot just here. Okay, that allows me to be able to move up and down my ridgeline as and when I please. Okay, again, I've used boot laces to act as a drip line should we encounter some harsh weather. I'm not expecting it, but we may just get it. Okay, so yeah, that's a simple prusik knot just pulled apart in the middle just to show you. Okay, and now I'm going to attach that to my tarp and then show you how that works. Okay, so I've just attached the prusik there to the end loop of the Snugpak all-weather shelter. Okay, making sure to go through the material tab and not the eyelet just there. Okay, used a simple reef knot just to tie there, and the prusik itself just works in this way, so you put some pressure on and it will not move. Okay, but if you want to just slacken the knot, you can move that to where you need it. So yeah, again, I've just done a simple prusik up on the ridgeline there, through the material of the tarp just here, leaving a little bit extra to act as a drip line. Okay, and I'm just going to move this into position. Perfect. Okay, so as you can see there, prusiks doing what they do best there on the ridgeline, keeping the tarp nice and taut, just attached to the ridgeline by the centre tab there, coming across to the next prusik knot on the far side there, and looking almost symmetrical. Okay, so there you have it guys, all-weather shelter over the top now, nearly bedtime.